everybody? Welcome to Wild Boy Movies, the place to talk movies, and we got ourselves a very exciting update regarding the future of the Chucky franchise in regards to a new movie. And we've known that a new movie is in the works for Chucky for quite some time. Well, just this past weekend, we got ourselves an update regarding that new movie, and it's a very exciting update. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So I'm going to be talking about this news regarding the new Chucky movie. But be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on this update regarding the next Chucky movie. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so this news comes directly from the franchise creator, Don Mancini, where he was attending some sort of convention this past weekend, and he went ahead and revealed, I guess during a panel, that he's currently in the process of working on the script for the new Chucky movie. Now, we've heard before that a new Chucky movie was in development over at Universal, and this is going to be the next thing that we get of the Chucky franchise after the TV series that I'm still disappointed that they went ahead and canceled that show after 3 seasons, since I really enjoyed that Chucky TV series, especially that first season. But not only did Don Mancini confirm that he's currently writing the script for the new movie, he did also drop some details on what we could expect from this new movie in terms of like the tone, and he went ahead and revealed that this new movie is going to harken back to the approach of Curse of Chucky, which is very exciting because Curse of Chucky might just be my favorite movie of the whole Chucky franchise. Like, I just found that movie to be very good, and I think in terms of ranking the Child's Play movies, I think this one might be the top of that list in terms of like the OG series. Now that's very exciting to hear, but a lot of us here, a new Chucky movie is in development over at Universal. A lot of us think, well, it's most definitely going straight to streaming, which is Universal's streaming service Peacock, and a lot of us would definitely think that just because the last two Child's Play movies, Curse and Cole, went straight to VOD instead of theaters. And that really was because of how people responded to Seed of Chucky back in 2004. And fans just really did not dig Seed of Chucky at all, and that was the last Chucky movie to go to theaters, at least in terms of the OG Chucky, because we did get that 2019 reboot of Child's Play, which I thought was actually a pretty good movie. So a lot of us thought that this would end up being like a straight to DVD or a straight to streaming movie in the franchise, but at this convention, Don Mancini went ahead and revealed that the plan for this new movie is to go to theaters rather than straight to television or digital, which is very exciting because, like I said, we have not had a Chucky movie in theaters in over 20 years, at least in this original timeline for the Child's Play franchise. And since Seed of Chucky's release, we had a whole bunch of classic horror movies being brought back to the big screen in their reboots. Like, we had the most recent Blumhouse Halloween trilogy, which made a whole ton of money. And then we had the most recent Scream movies, which did very well financially. And they ain't stopping anytime soon because we are getting Scream 8. So I think it's about time that the Chucky franchise makes its way back to the big screen and we get to see Charles Lee Ray, the Chucky killer doll, back on the big screen just because it's been that long. But I think it's great that Universal is considering releasing this new Chucky movie in theaters, or at least it is the plan for this new Chucky movie right now, is that they are looking to send this movie to theaters rather than going it straight to DVD or straight to streaming. The only thing that we gotta worry about with this new movie is the box office potential, because taking a look at the box office of the entire Chucky franchise, not a single one of those movies made over $100 million, let alone over $50 million. So there is a bit of worry there on whether or not this new Chucky movie could end up making a profit if it ends up going to theaters, just because the last couple of movies in the franchise, from the first movie all the way to Seed, have not even cracked even $50 million at the box office. But this new movie could even surprise us and be the first entry in the series to make over $50 million at the box office, and maybe even cross that $100 million box office mark. That is if the hype from the TV series can carry over into this new movie, because Don Mancini did also reveal that this new movie will slightly connect to the events of the ending of the third season, or the ending of the series, which I hate that the show ended on such a cliffhanger like that. Like, I really wanted more from the Chucky TV series. Like, I really wanted that fourth season. But it is great to know that we are getting some sort of continuation from the ending of that TV series, while I don't think that will be the main focus of this new Chucky movie. So it's great to hear that we are getting this new Chucky movie and that it is currently in active development. And I highly doubt this, but hey, you never know, is we might get another update of this movie at CinemaCon this coming week. And Universal does have a CinemaCon panel this week, I believe Wednesday, and you definitely should stay tuned on the channel this entire week, because I will be covering a lot of the CinemaCon panels that will be happening this weekend. There are a lot of things I'm very much hoping get talked about at CinemaCon, whether that's Beyond the Spider-Verse, a full confirmation on Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and whatever's going to be happening with Avengers Doomsday, since we're all thinking something's happening with Doomsday at CinemaCon, and it would just be awesome if we get like a small little tiny update regarding this new Chucky movie, since it's now being said that it will be going to theaters. And I think it would be cool if the studio execs of Universal were on stage and have an offhand mention of, oh yeah, we're currently working on a new Chucky movie that is in active development and will be getting a theatrical release in the near future. Like, that would be awesome, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high for a Chucky mention at CinemaCon this year, but it would be cool if that happened. Now, the only thing left to speculate on with this new Chucky movie is what the plot is going to be for this movie, because I gotta think that it's gonna be a back to basics for the new Chucky movie, and it'll probably be Chucky terrorizing someone completely new that we haven't met in the franchise before. Because like I mentioned before in this video, Don Mancini did say that this new movie would harken back to Curse of Chucky, and I think he not only meant that in terms of like going back to a scary version of Chucky, which I think is a great way to go for the character in terms of his new movie back in theaters in over 20 years. But it could also be a back to basics form of Chucky movie, similar to like what we got in Curse of Chucky, or maybe even that original Child's Play movie, which I don't think would be a bad direction in terms of the first Chucky movie back in theaters in over 20 years, like I mentioned. But we're gonna have to wait a long time for us to find out that information on what this new Chucky movie is gonna be about, as the movie is still very much in early development and is currently being written right now. So don't expect any updates for this new movie for quite a bit, but once we do get those updates, I will definitely make videos talking about them. But this is where I want to pass it off to you guys. What do you guys think about this new direction for the new Chucky movie that is in development? And are you excited that this movie is looking to be getting a theatrical release rather than a straight to streaming or straight to DVD release? Be sure to let me know all your thoughts down in the comments section. And while you're at it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video, and have a great day.